there was a couple of exercises you may choose to do tonight. So one of them being, because often fear is something that comes up for people a lot, especially when you've never spent any time alone in nature before. And obviously there's some very good reasons and helpful reasons that fear can be helpful for when you do have, venomous creatures around. But in general, a lot of the fear that we have is not necessarily based on anything rational. So the exercise is, if you feel like that's a bit of a challenge for you, and understanding that fear can be a fairly significant block to being able to deepen into connection, is that when it's dark, you could practice your question asking and communication with nature by just going to the edge of the darkness to the point that you start to feel uncomfortable, and use one of the techniques we've used so far to ask the question, to ask nature to help you in being able to move or release this fear. So you might feel in response to that something that's more embodied and feel it in a more sort of energetic kind of letting go kind of sense, or you might also get a response that's more of an insight in helping you understand where this fear really comes from. So that's just a little optional extra if you're someone who would like to explore that boundary for you. Now, I'm not suggesting go off into the darkness completely to the point that you might get lost or that you might, put yourself in a really unsafe situation. So yeah, be sensible about it. Just slowly walking out and waiting till you start to feel that kind of discomfort creeping up on you. Then the other exercise is to ask for a dream. So before you go to bed tonight, you can bring your solo spot or a being of nature that you've really connected to, or you could even just sort of take your awareness to all of the land itself and ask to be dreamt, ask to receive a dream while you sleep that is going to give you some insight to a challenge that you really want to solve right now. So you kind of can't do much more about that other than sincerely feel that intention and release it to the land. And just pay attention to your dreams. It can sometimes come in surprising, I've kind of woken up out of sleep thinking, oh, that wasn't anything. And then, oh, wait. Or for me, it's often in those, the like waking hours of the morning where like you're kind of conscious, but you're also kind of still in the dream state. For me, that time seems to go for quite a long time. But that's often can be annoying because I'm not very great at getting out of bed early, but it's also good because it's the time that I can best receive communication or information through dreams. So pay attention to, even when you think it's your conscious mind just doing something, it may also be actually some form of communication. It can be a little bit because, some people remember dreams better than others. It's not necessarily something you're going to get on your first go, but it could be something fun to play with, and we can share with that in the morning.